ដោយ
Menu Live ក្រុមហ៊ុនធានារ៉ាប់រងអាយុជីវិតដែលលោកអ្នកជឿទុកចិត្ត
Good evening, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Cambodia Global Dialogue of Southeast Asia TV. Today we're going to be discussing about economic development in Cambodia, of course, but in a context on how we look at the elevating standard of construction, standard of commercial development, standard of industrial development in that whole context, and how this perspective, from that perspective, we could push Cambodia to the next level of industrialization, of commercialization, and ultimately help Cambodia graduate from a least developing country status to a low middle income country in the next several years. And I just happen to have a good friend of mine, Mr. Ching, who is the chairman and CEO of Oxley of Singapore, one of the top, I think he's ranked 36 out of 50 richest men in Singapore. Very successful gentleman, and he's kind enough on his visit to Cambodia, where he's developing a major commercial project in Cambodia, to come and spend half an hour with me to share his experience. So it is with this great honor that I welcome Ching, my friend.
Yeah,
welcome.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
I find that the vast experience that you have, throughout the world in terms of commercial development, industrial development, Cambodia could learn from that. So anyway, before we go further, why don't I give you a couple minutes just so that you can introduce yourself so the audience know who you are.
Okay. Good morning, fellows Cambodian. I'm Ching. I'm from Singapore. Basically, Oxley Holdings is a development company listed in 2010 in Singapore. And for the last 3 years till today, we have about 30 projects launched in Singapore, and majority of them are quite successful. I'm glad. And since last year, about 9 months ago, Oxley have actually embarked on the expansion drive into the regional countries. For example, Malaysia, Cambodia, China, and the latest acquisition we have is in London. And why we are doing so is because we believe that to actually enhance the portfolio of Oxley, we need to go or to transfer our technology somewhere.
Yeah.
And we think we should go out of Singapore.
Okay.
And we just hope that we do a good job.
Yeah. So, how do you decide Cambodia? Because they're ASEAN 10 country. Anyway, I'm just speaking ASEAN, right?
Okay, sure.
Why Cambodia?
Basically, I came here for a start without any development plans in mind.
As a tourist?
As a part of a charity drive.
Ah,
yeah.
Interesting.
And I actually went to Siem Reap.
Okay.
And asked by my friend to assist to build a drug rehab center.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
because they needed one. So after that, when they wanted to build some roads in Siem Reap as well,
okay.
They also asked me for contribution, which also I had done. And my friend said, if that's the case, if you are contributing, why don't you just come and take a look? So I spent some time with them. And I also came to Phnom Penh.
Yes.
And I was very amazed because I was very amazed that how come I didn't look at Cambodia in the first place.
I see. Yeah.
Because it's so vibrant. There are a lot of young people, new buildings, quite a lot of new buildings, and you have all kind of foods here. All kind of cuisine. You have Japanese, Korean, Lebanese, Brazilian, and I was taken aback, and I thought, I asked my friend, I say, so how is the development here? And can you do some research for me?
Yes.
A statistic of young people, the GDP of Cambodia, and things like that. So after I doing some research, I decided that I should come to Cambodia.
Okay.
To do some development, which I know.
Yes.
I want to share my experience with the Cambodians
Yes.
to build quality buildings
Yes.
for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting. You mentioned the word quality because, you know, for a country to be competitive, you know, it's not just the country.
Yes.
It's about everything else. It's
Yeah.
about the industry. It's about the development.
You're right.
Cambodia started from a very extremely low base, right?
Okay.
But as you can see now in the city, you start to see new commercial development. And I think to attract big company, they demand quality.
You're right.
So in that sense, your development in Cambodia will be very much focused on elevating the standard
You're right.
of the building industry, right?
Yes.
But tell me a bit about the building industry, the commercial industry. What's the effect, the ripple effect on the economy?
You see, what I'm doing in
Yes.
the part of Phnom Penh,
Yes.
you know my development, right?
Yes.
The first one is near the Tunaga Hotel.
Yes, yes.
Right? And when I formulate the plans,
Yes,
what I want the building, how I want the building to be there,
yeah,
I also thought of a lifestyle not
Yes.
only suitable for Cambodians,
Mhm.
it's also suitable for foreigners who
Yes.
want to come to Cambodia to
Yes.
make an investment.
okay, okay.
Right? So I thought, whatever I have done in Singapore,
Mm.
and when it works well, I
Yeah.
should introduce the power of concept
Okay,
to Cambodia,
Yes.
because it will just make the standard a bit higher,
yes, yes,
relatively.
okay.
So I've decided to build 2 tower blocks of 45-story.
45-story?
Story building.
Wow.
And one block is apartments,
Yes.
residential. Another block is a Soho office, a home office,
Yes, yes.
which you can actually break it down to make a larger office out of it. Because you have the flexibility.
Yes, yes,
And with these 2 major towers, you need amenities.
yes.
So I thought, why don't I just transfer all the amenities in the shopping complex below it?
Okay, okay.
And I can foresee, I can visualize that what's going to happen after all this.
Yeah.
When this project starts, we have to award contracts
Yes.
to main contractors. And the spin-off is great.
Yes.
Because as far as I know, if I'm not wrong,
Yeah.
when you have a contract of, for example, 100 million
Yes.
construction
Yeah.
contract, the productivity level spin-off is 15 times.
15 times, 1-5.
15 times. Why is it 15 times? Because they need to secure labor,
Yes.
material, finished products,
Yes,
all over Cambodia.
yes,
They can import,
yes.
but at the end of the day, you still need the infrastructure here.
Yes, yes.
The people here,
Yes.
and the logistic here.
Uh-huh.
And I think it will have a great impact for the Cambodia economy. And I would very much like to be part of it,
Yes, yes.
because I think that Cambodia, the main advantage is that they have lots of young people.
Yes.
And there is a great opportunity for Cambodia to even move faster.
Yes.
How you're going to move faster is because how you pump in more investment into the economy,
Yeah.
which means we also need to create training centers.
Yes.
We also need to transfer our technology here. We also can teach the people how to do the admin job, the development procedure job.
yes.
Then according to what we know in Singapore, where we are highly regulated. So in this sense,
Yeah.
it's a big thing. But I'm very happy. I'm just very excited.
Yeah, it's a lot about, well, if I can summarize the ripple effect on the local economy is a lot, because there's a linkage from this development contract to the smaller subcontractor,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So a lot of job creation. You mentioned the notion of sort of like imposing a bit the technical training side of it,
Yes.
because for advanced construction technology, that sort of thing, you need learning, you need
yes,
training,
you're right.
yeah, on the job training.
You're right.
So the effect is that later on, when they finish the job with your 2 tower, they can actually feel that, look, they can go and work anywhere else.
Yes, they feel very self-assured.
Yes.
The quality is there because to build a building,
Yes.
you also need engineers.
Yes.
You need architects.
Yes.
You need them to let them try new things.
Yes.
And when people get fascinated with something, somehow you will see all these people wanting to learn.
Yes.
And of course, if we can provide the right attitude and the skill, and of course the education system supports them,
Yes. Yes.
then I think it will go very far.
Yes.
Cambodia will go very far.